Welcome to week 10 or 11, whatever week it is. Again, I lose track every week. It's our power rankings, the Island Talk guys. Do we have a better name for us yet, Dylan? Dylan's lagging out, I think. So yeah, Dylan's having a little technical difficulties tonight. He's probably going to switch to the computer, but we're bringing you the rankings. Dylan, are you with us now, buddy? No, he still can't hear me.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can, Dylan. I was just
I'm
asking you,
struggling,
we're struggling a little bit, yeah.
struggling a
Do
little
you
bit
think,
down here. I'm in
yeah,
my basement. I need a Wi-Fi extender.
if anyone watching the show can express ship that, get on that, please. But other than that, we're going to have to make do with what we got here. And that's
Yeah.
terrible connection.
Once my phone charges, I'm gonna migrate. So, oh, we're live. Nice.
Yeah. I was just asking you, do you think we have a better name other than the Island Talk guys yet, or is that kind of what we're stuck on now?
Yeah, I think we'll workshop that. I think we might workshop that in the off season and just try out some things. I like Dirty Dan and Dick and Dylan.
No, I like that too, and I kind of like you being on a little bit of a tape delay. It seems it's like I'm doing a CNN interview and you're live from the Gaza Strip or something. So,
I know it.
so yeah,
Hilarious.
hard hitting reporting.
My computer just
Didn't catch any of that. But yeah, let's get into the power rankings. Dylan's frustrated with technology. Probably frustrated I keep beating him week after week. Did I beat you last week, Dylan?
You did. I fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
fuck.
loving
My
it.
computer.
Yeah, Dylan, you might as well switch to your computer because you're on a 3 second delay at
Uh,
this point.
my computer's fucked. It's like upgrading Windows, so it's not gonna let me do anything on it for like 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, maybe that upgrade will help us out one day.
Yeah.
But yeah. What are you thinking of the season so far, Dylan? We're almost done with it. You know, we're getting to the nitty gritty. The end game is kind of near. What do you think of the
Crazy.
season so far?
It's crazy. I like it. Um, I think people who should have got voted out early, like Spencer, like Jeremy, somehow managed to sneak through. Good for them. They were able to do it. So, and Joe, Jeremy, Joe, and Spencer. I think those are three people I thought people would want to target more.
Yeah, I was kind of low on all three of them coming into the season, and having them around it makes for an interesting end game, definitely. I've kind of seen a little bit of internet chatter saying some people really don't think this is that good of a season, a little game body for some, but for me, I love it as well. I think it's a good season. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't have it as I don't think it's the greatest season of all time, but I honestly think it's in that top 10 probably. And if
Oh
it's
yeah.
not,
Oh yeah.
it's
Probably up there, top 10. Yeah.
yeah. So I like it, even with my boy Steven going home last week. This is the first time I've really got to talk about it. Yeah, I'm sad. I love Steven. Uh, didn't care too much for Sierra, but I liked Blood vs. Water Sierra much more than I liked this version, to be honest with you, Dylan. But I know you haven't seen Blood vs. Water.
Yeah.
Are you gonna? Is that
I
what you're
think I
gonna
would.
work on
I
over
would
the
definitely.
holidays?
I would definitely probably date Sierra in real life. Probably.
She's married with children.
I don't give a shit. Um, she's like spunky and cute, and like tiny. That's what I like.
Spunky, cute, and tiny. You like described a fourth grader.
Hey, you keep saying that shit on here.
Yeah, well, you're the one saying it, Dylan. All right.
All right. Well, I didn't say that.
So yeah,
You know what I
we'll
say.
digress. We don't want to pick Dylan's mind too much. We won't be happy with what we find there. So
No, probably not.
let's go to number one. Who do we got number one? We got no viewers at this point, but if you tune in, Josh, we know you always check us out at one point of the week. So tweet your questions at Island Talk at Dan Ball 44 at D Walls. Is it 88, Dylan?
Yep. No, it's on
At
9.
D
D-Wall's
oh
09.
at D Walls 09. Sorry, and yeah, I was way off. So yeah. At DWalls09, at DanBall44, tweet us your questions, and we will get to them. We always do. But other than that, we'll just rip through these rankings and maybe talk about some random shit along the way. Maybe we'll get some into some movies later. You never know with the Power Rankings podcast.
Yeah.
Nico gave us free reign, and we kind of did whatever we wanted with it.
When are we doing the trivia contest? Is that next week?
I don't know. I saw Nico soliciting for questions. Is that the right word, soliciting? Sounds like he was on the street corner. Uh, hey, big boy, you
Right.
got some questions for me?
I missed all. Me? I don't know. Someone was doing
No,
questions.
never mind. No, I was just saying Nico solicited people on Twitter for questions. So
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know how many he's gotten. I have access to the Island Talk messages and stuff like that on Twitter, and if I'm going by that, I would say 0. So, what do you mean I probably cheat? Oh, and look at the. Oh yeah, true. You know what? We haven't gotten any questions, so if we do, I'll disconnect from the Island Talk Twitter. I don't really think I need it anymore anyway.
I'm the only person. I'm the only person not allowed to have access to that. It's such fucking bullshit. Oh
I'll
yeah,
give the password and stuff to you, Dylan.
Everyone who says we swear too much. Fuck you. That's why I gotta say that.
Yeah, we got a complaint I think on the last Power Rankings podcast that we curse a little too much. Yeah, we do swear a little bit. Dylan's a little less politically. Not politically correct. I guess he's handling this a little less delicately than me. If you don't like our swearing, you don't have to watch, basically. If you like our swearing,
fuck out if you don't like us.
If you like our swearing, keep watching. I bet we'll slip plenty more F-bombs in there. But, you know, we try to keep a conscious mind with how much we're slipping the language out there, I think. But, you know, as you can see, we get into the gutter a little bit on occasion. That's who we are, I think, Dylan. We're products of society, okay? So, without further ado, who do you have at number one, Dylan? Who do you have at number one, Dylan?
Number one, I have Kelly Wentworth.
You care to elaborate, or are you just gonna sit in silence?
I'm lagging. No, I wasn't sure if you got that through. Yeah, no, Kelly Wentworth. Because, you know, she's kind of on that side that slipped the game now. I think there's bigger targets ahead of her that will go before she does. I think she's kind of in a really good spot. And she has the idol, obviously. So, yeah, she's back on top. My girl, Kelly. She's been ebb and flow. You know, we had her at the top of our rankings for a lot in the early part of the season. And then she, you know, kind of got switched to the bottom, and now she's back on top.
When did she become your girl? Like,
she's been my girl. I think ever since she answered my question on Periscope.
Oh, you and her have a little bit of a Periscope connection going, eh?
Oh yeah. We're definitely like we're probably gonna get married.
All right, Dylan, gun to head. If you could date any ex-Survivor player, who would it be and why?
What's up?
If you could date any former ex-Survivor player, who would it be and why?
Probably Corinne Kaplan.
Really?
Because she's spunky, cute, and tiny.
Is she that tiny? Like, she's got to be like 5'7",
tiny enough.
5'8".
Yeah, it's tiny enough for me.
I think she's into taller guys, Dylan. By the sounds, I've heard her on a couple other podcasts, and she's into the taller men. I think you got to be at least
Wow.
6'7".
Shout out the deal.
What are you, Dylan? Like 5'9"?
Exactly. I'm 5'9". How'd you
Yeah,
know?
I don't know. Maybe it's the way you're leaning in your beanbag chair or whatever the hell you're sitting in.
How'd you know? How did you know I was in a beanbag chair?
Why do you think I'm so good at these power rankings, Dylan? I'm a perceptive
Check it
person.
out.
I'm like, do you know the profilers on Criminal Minds? I'm that type of person, Dylan. I'm just
It's a
aware of what's
massive.
happening. Dylan's lagged out again. I think I broke his connection. Oh, there he is. So yeah, he had Wentworth at number one for people just coming in with us. At
How'd
number,
you,
pardon, Dylan?
how'd you know I was in a beanbag chair?
I told you I have criminal mind like deductive reasoning. You know that show with the profilers from the FBI? I'm like one of them.
Yeah.
That's why I'd probably be good on Survivor.
Well, too bad you can't be one.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of that, but I'm pretty sure you taunted me for being Canadian and not being able to play. But at number one for me, I'll get into my rankings. Our banter's quite not as good with you lagging out for 5 seconds every time you want to rip into me. But number one for me, Keith Nail. Keith Nail, he did something like not dumb, but he's the only person other than Joe to compete in that challenge last week. And really, no one really cared about it, and I don't really think they should have, but like he just kind of like, yeah, I'm going after the golden boy. And he gets away with it. Joe didn't even seem that threatened. Like, yeah, Keith's just coming after me. I don't care. He's trying to kill me. I don't care. It's Keith. I love Keith's,
Keith.
and I think Keith's good. Keith's not a great strategist, but a strategist. But Keith's got the skill to fit in with like these different age groups, and I think he's just this chill personality that, he's not knowing what's going on, but he's someone like he's not threatening, and he's someone you think you can work with, even if you're not aligned with him at that point in the game. You know that maybe you can get on the same page with Keith because he's kind of open-minded for someone who's kind of, and maybe you could see him as an old school type player. I think he's kind of maybe a little bit cut from the anybody but me cloth, and that's what I'm seeing from him. So yeah, I got Keith at number one just because like he's good in challenges still, and I don't think he's that threatening based on the players still on the board here. I don't know if Dylan's back with us quite yet, but I'll go into my number two because Dylan's already mentioned her, and I got Kelly Wentworth. Yeah, Kelly Wentworth, big week last week. Not only did she avoid getting voted out, she lost one ally, but she got rid of Steven, who I think was kind of a linchpin going against her going forward. Dylan, you are breathing incredibly heavy right now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's all I can hear.
It was a long
Where are
walk.
you?
It was a long walk up the stairs. I'm back.
Okay, Dylan's back. He's got an internet connection. We won't be lagging out anymore, hopefully. You'll be able to hear him swear at full capacity. Your camera hasn't come back, but that will come probably
It
after.
hasn't?
No, but your heavy breathing will have to subside first, and maybe.
Is it back?
Not yet. It will come though. So yeah, as I was saying, I had Kelly Wentworth at number two. Dylan, who you got at number two, buddy?
I had Keith at number two, for the same reasons you said for number one. Still good at challenges, not much of a threat. On that majority side, no, he's not the one they take a stab at. I don't think. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, buddy. There's not like you can't really go into Keith's game and dissect it too much, right? Like there's not much to dissect there, but it's kind of just like an old school game where he kind of builds not the greatest relationships, but he's likable and he goes with the flow. Decent around
he did
camp.
steal. He did steal Joe's shirt.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. And Keith had a great quote this week where he's just like, "Hell, this is worth it. Like I'm a halfway. Like I don't think I forget how many days he said he was out, but he just kind of Keith's one of those guys who's able to put it all in perspective. I think, and that's what probably makes Keith such a great player. Not because he's smart and knows what's going on, but because he's able to kind of sit back and he doesn't really care. He's just kind of like, hey, I'll be around. I'll kick it with these kids as long as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. And I think that's a good mentality to have, especially when you have all these people playing so hard around you. And you're not a great strategist. Why try to throw yourself to the wolves? Just sit back, relax, and toss a couple laughs out. Chuckles. Some famous Keith chuckles at this point. So, yeah. Who do you got at number 3, Dylan?
I have Jeremy.
Whoa!
Oh,
I got
yeah,
Jeremy far down my list today.
yeah. Also, I don't have. Do you have my video? Because I don't have your video now.
Yeah, I still don't have your video, bud. So I
Let,
don't
let me
know what's
let me
going
let me
on.
sign off and call. Let me call back.
All right, and I'll go into my number 3 then while you're done. I got Abby Maria. So yeah, I'll tell you why. I think Abby Maria, she's kind of in a dangerous spot a little bit, where I think she's wearing people's nerves thin. You kind of saw it. Kelly Wentworth's kind of like, why the fuck are we, Abby Maria? Why am I still working with this girl? Spencer was kind of the same way. Like, no one's voting for you. You saw Steven try to communicate with her. People, there's a disconnect between these people and Abby Maria, I feel. And, like, every talk seems confrontational to a point where I'm just worried that, like, next vote, they might do the old let's get rid of Abby Maria because people want to take her to the end with them. And she'll get Courtney Meredith out of the game. That's the reason Sari Fields pulled that move on Courtney Meredith in Panama. But she knew Shane and Aris would probably take her to the end. Oh, not Shane, Aris, Terry. She knew Terry and Shane would take Courtney to the end with them, and take her out. And Abby Maria runs that risk this week. But ultimately, I think there is enough people still in play, bigger fish to fry, that she'll be okay.
Yeah, I think
So
so.
yeah, I got Abby Maria at 3. Dylan, what do
Yeah,
you think of her?
yeah. I like Abby Maria at 3. Not a bad spot. I have Jeremy at. I have Jeremy at 3 just because of the idol. If they're gonna target him, he's gonna play the idol. Like he would have to be blindsided to not play it. I just don't think that he's gonna fall for it, considering that he just got betrayed by Spencer. Um, and I really truly do believe that if Joe doesn't win immunity, they're gonna vote him off this week. Because if they vote off Joe, that side, the other side, sells a 4-3 majority over Jeremy, Kimmy, and Tasha. Like they needed Joe last week to keep the numbers on their side. But with Spencer gone, now they have a 5-3 advantage, and they can afford to lose Joe and still have the advantage next week if they stick with that voting block or that alliance. And then at 4, I have Abby Maria for the same reasons you said. I don't see them voting her off this week. It's like a risky vote to like vote out someone you can probably beat and keep someone in the game that you probably can't. So
Yeah, I think Abby Maria is really safe, but you never know. Jeremy, on the other hand, I don't know. I think your logic with Joe's a little sound, but I think Joe's probably got another immunity win in him, to be honest
he
with you.
could, yeah, he definitely could.
So I'm kind of favoring that way a little bit, where I'm looking at this field, and I think he can. He's got Spencer, Keith, and maybe Tasha, Jeremy on the fringe to beat. Jeremy and Tasha, they haven't proved that great in these competitions so far. Tasha's been good, but she hasn't really tested Joe like Keith or Spencer has. And Jeremy hasn't been really anywhere in this thing, competition-wise.
Which
I
is
don't know if
good.
he's throwing. Yeah,
Which
I
is
don't
good
know if
for him.
he's throwing these things or
Gotta be
not.
throwing them. Gotta be throwing them.
If I were him, I would too, until Joe's gone at least, and then turn it on.
Yep,
Uh,
exactly.
so yeah, I don't know. Joe's kind of. I think Jeremy's in an interesting spot where if Joe loses, he might be the next biggest piece of meat on the table. You know, the nice little piece you want to throw on the grill that night. You know,
You gotta target them.
so yeah, I just don't. I don't know. It's the same reason I didn't want to rank Spencer high. That I just think he's another guy that could go out of the game this week, just based on the fact that if Joe wins, those are the type of people you want to go after, and also someone else. So I'll go into my number 4 though, and I got Kimmy Kappenberg on the wrong side of the numbers a little bit. I read Steven's blog this week, and he was a little worried that he thought he could beat Kimmy, but he knew that Kimmy might be sympathetic towards kind of an old school type of jury just because of her story, the fact she's a single mom, I think. So Stephen was worried that way, but I'm not worried that these people are going to be thinking about that now. I think that's like a final 5 type of thinking. You cut the person who's like really like the emotion, like kind of like getting rid of Rudy in final 3, or like or cutting someone else. I can't think of a good example right now. I'm drawing blanks, but you know what I'm saying.
Ian, maybe.
Yeah. Well, even then, like I think that was just a necessary move.
Yeah.
And Ian had played a better game, I think, than Kimmy has. But Kimmy's in a decent spot. She's on the wrong side of the numbers if this alliance form holds up. But I honestly don't think it's that concrete. I really think the most solid alliance is probably that Kimmy, Jeremy, Tasha alliance right now. And then there's kind of a tight maybe duos working throughout the game. And I think Abby Maria is kind of on her own, to be honest with you. I think, she was with the 3 witches by association, but I really think she's making her own decisions. She's not working with anyone. Yeah, so you never know where she could blow each week. So I think Kimmy, it falls safe no matter what happens. I don't think she's getting targeted because the person people were worried about her being closest with is out of the game, and Steven. So I think Kimmy's kind of getting a free pass this week. What do you think, Dylan?
I have her at 5. Yeah, I mean, same thing. Like I think that side, like you said, there's bigger fish to fry. And like I said, I like Spencer and Joe and Tasha to all be targets ahead of her. So, like, I just don't see her being like the sacrificial goat. Not yet. Maybe it's a bad. No, I won't call her the sacrificial goat. I'll call her the sacrificial head of kale because she's a vegetarian. So
The head of kale.
Head of kale. Yep.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, I did know Kimmy was a vegetarian. What am I thinking? I forget about all these things. So yeah, number 5 for me. I got Spencer Bledsoe. All the cat ladies, my mom, everyone else, they're super pumped to still be seeing old Spencer around. So I don't care. I got him on my fantasy team, and if Nico ever scores the fucking fantasy points, we should find out who's winning that thing. I think it's going to be Ben, to be honest with you. Because he had those goddamn spoilers.
He had the boot list.
And Ben's finally back this week, I think, and we're grilling him. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Finding out if he had a boot list, if it's his buddy who boot listed whatever other seasons. I don't care. I'm criminal minds in this shit for us, Dylan. Just like I figured out you were sitting in a beanbag chair. I figure out.
Well, now what type of chair am I? What type of chair am I sitting in now?
I don't know. I don't have a feed anymore, but I'm gonna say one of those.
It's a red chair. It's a red chair.
You didn't even let me guess. I was actually gonna say one of those folding lawn chairs from the '90s. You know,
They're
the
not.
ones with like the plastic, like
Yeah.
cheap ass plastic around it. Yeah, they're just one of those. You
Nope.
don't see
I mean,
those anymore. Those got taken out by the those like canvas folding chairs. I miss the old
yeah.
'90s folding chairs.
Hey, Dad, did we lose the game? All right, we lost. Okay.
What game are you referencing, John?
Timberwolves.
Oh, you're a Timberwolves fan.
You should be too. We got Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, I don't care about Andrew Wiggins. You guys, an overhyped player like every other NBA player goes first overall. Andrew Wiggins will be nothing in a couple of years, Dylan.
Yeah, I'm gonna quote you on this one.
Probably not. I like Andrew Wiggins. Basketball fans out there, you probably like, yeah, Dan's right. Andrew Wiggins sucks.
No.
Other Survivor fans are like, what's Dan talking about?
Yeah.
Who's Andrew Wiggins?
You fucking nerds.
Some sort of. Hey, not everyone can be into basketball things. Hey, I'm a Raptors fan, so what do I know?
Yeah. What the hell? What you can't? You and Drake. You and Drake can go chill with the Raptors.
Yeah, at least we have an ambassador. What's yours? Like some mace that chills in the parking lot?
No, his name's Crunch. He's a Timberwolf, and he shoots t-shirts into the crowd.
I'm pretty sure every mascot in basketball does that, Dylan.
Yeah. Well, ours misses me all the time, so fuck them.
How much is a Timberwolf game ticket? Like a bag
$5.
of chips?
Yeah.
You bring in like a can of food for Goodwill, and they let you in the door.
You know what? 3 years ago, they were like literally giving out tickets. Like they gave them to a bunch of gas stations, and the gas stations like distributed them, so they had people at the stadium. It's like buy your gas ticket.
I didn't pay for this. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into the rankings.
All right, so we're on 6, right?
Yeah, I had Spencer at 5, so
okay. I had Spencer at 6.
All right, well, you talk about Spencer, and we'll probably share the same opinion, I think.
Yeah, like I think so. Right now, our rankings are pretty similar, except you must have Jeremy in the bottom 3, and I don't. So Spencer, I have a 6. He's just too big of a fish to be labeled as safe at this point in the game. Like he's too good at talking. He's made some big moves. He's survived week after week after week after being on the bottom. He can probably win some challenges. I think it kind of depends. Partially, if Joe wins immunity, you gotta start thinking a little bit about who you're gonna vote for, because you kind of want Spencer there to be a counter to Joe, to hopefully have him be the one to beat Joe. So I think Spencer stays over Tasha and obviously Joe. So I think it's good for Spencer's game to have Joe win immunity this week, and they can just vote for Jeremy or Tasha. But
yeah, I don't know. The reason I have Spencer so high is like I think he's in an okay spot still, where he's kind of like shifting between.
We don't have that high. You have him in the bottom half of the rankings.
I have him in the middle.
No, I mean he's in the bottom half.
Oh yeah, he's in the bottom half. Yeah, but he's high enough for me. I don't think he's going home. Like I think he's safe this week, and I think he's in a good spot overall in the game to maybe win this thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. For me, I got Joe at number 6, the Golden Boy. Joey Amazing. He's kicking around still. He lost a challenge, and they didn't take him out. Maybe he's better than we think. Dylan. Maybe this guy has a little game to him.
He's just lucky. He's playing with idiots.
Oh, okay. That's probably it. But, maybe it's the hair. Maybe this guy's Hercules. I don't know.
Yeah, cut his hair. Oh, my God. I would, take the machete and just chop off Joe's hair in the middle of the night.
No, a serious question. Is Joe the son of Zeus?
Yes.
Half human, half god. Here to win Survivor for all of Olympus.
He's a son of Goose of Zeus, but not a half god. He's a full god.
I thought you were gonna say son of Goose, like the character from Top Gun.
I did say son. I did say son of Goose.
Here to avenge his father's death at the hands of the Iceman.
Yeah.
So Brian Heidick, you got to get on this season so Joe can avenge Goose.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I think we just wrote the sequel to Top Gun, Dylan. There we
did.
Go.
It takes place on Survivor.
Yep. And it features people nobody's heard of other than Survivor fans. So.
Exactly.
pretty niche market we have to play here, but
yeah, pretty niche.
We'll get into TIFF or Sundance. I don't know.
At the end, dude. Hey, after the show, remind me. I gotta send you like my super avant-garde video I made in college.
What is that? You made a movie?
Yeah, it's an avant-garde film.
What does that mean? That it's like artsy?
Yeah, it's like artsy and shit.
It will probably go over my head like all good art does.
No, you'll get it. You'll get it. I think you'll get it.
Is it about teenage angst?
It is.
Okay, well, usually all good art's about teenage angst, so there we go. So yeah, I got Joe at 6. I don't think we talked much about him other than hypothesizing he could be some sort of god offspring of Zeus, Dylan, or are we thinking another ancient religion? Is he maybe Thor?
No, not Thor.
No, okay. Yeah, because he doesn't have a hammer or anything.
No hammer.
I don't know anything about any other mythologies, so
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, does he resemble any other godlike offspring?
He does. He represents Quetzalcoatl, the ancient god of the Mayans. Come to strike down our Western civilization for killing off his people. We took their land. He takes our immunities.
Is this a real god?
Yeah, look it up.
I don't believe you. And your video.
I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying.
I don't think his goal is to pillage Western civilization. Is it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Well, we're going to start talking about major ancient religions on the show from a weekly basis. So,
yes, we should. All right.
Where religion fanatics, what do you want to get into, Don?
I'm trying to find that movie I'm in.
Dylan, might be good. I don't want to see the movie. I can show you. Today I found the movie I made in high school when I portrayed the principal of my high school in a remake of A Christmas Carol. So yeah, I'll show that to you. It's actually really good. At the end of the movie, I came out on stage to the talent show dressed as the principal, and then he came out on stage as himself, and we got like a little banter. It's kind of like what me and you do each week, where I come on as a Survivor fan, and you pretend to be a Survivor fan, and I kind of make you look silly. It's the same thing.
You're a fucker.
So yeah, I've learned from my comedic prowess over the years. I'm applying to this podcast.
Oh my god.
We only got 2 more people to go, and then we can get into whatever we want for like 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know.
Yes, this is true.
Tell your friend Sam to message us with all his hard-hitting questions. If he's got any journalistic stories he wants to break on the show, go ahead. What? Your buddy Sam.
Who are we talking about? Oh, Sam. I don't think he's watching tonight.
Yeah, he doesn't need to watch. Ask him if he wants to ask us anything, and you can watch it later.
All right.
Sam's always good for an interesting question to make us talk for 15 minutes or whatever.
Not gonna lie, my phone's gonna die.
Aren't you filming on the phone?
Yeah, it's gonna die.
Oh fuck, Dylan.
I got 19. I'm at 19%, so I got like 25 minutes.
You're good. So
let me get my picks out. Let me get my picks out before it dies. Who was your 6? Joe? Yeah.
Yeah, I got Joe there.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm at 7 then. Yeah. My 7 is Joe, just in case he wins immunity. I didn't put him last. So there you go. That's the only reason
Yeah,
Joe gets 7.
yeah,
It's the
your analysis is on point tonight, Dylan.
it makes sense. Like
No,
he
your
goes.
summary. I don't know. Yeah, I got him here. He might not win immunity. They sound like Rudy in that tribal that
No,
challenge, the old folklore challenge.
I don't know.
What did the trees whisper to the natives?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's run
No.
on.
What more do I need to say? If he wins immunity, he's safe. If he doesn't, he goes home. So I'm giving him like the benefit of the doubt, saying I'm factoring that in that he might win immunity, so he shouldn't be ranked last.
All right. That fair enough. Fair enough.
Who's your 7? Jeremy?
Yeah, you're right. Bang
Hey,
on. Whoa, does that mean we have the same number 8
we
somehow?
do. We do have the same number 8.
Whoa, ring the bell.
We both have Sierra at number 8 this week.
Sierra's out of the game, Dylan.
I must edit my rankings. No.
Dylan, you're being serious right now?
No, I got Tasha.
Okay, good. So I'll talk about Jeremy. Yeah,
All
people,
right.
I know he has an idol, but I think we saw last week that these people trust certain people. So I think the possibility to blindside Jeremy is still there. But I think it takes like key ally betraying him. Only person to do it, in my eyes, maybe Tasha Fox. And I think somehow there might be a story of one of them kind of throwing the other under the bus this week or something like that. I think we're going to see Tasha in danger, and I could see Jeremy maybe falling victim of some scrambling, something like that, and maybe get blindsided out of this game with an idol in his pocket. But the only thing that kind of keeps me cautious on him going out is, he just saw an ally in Steven get blindsided. So it's got to be in the back of his mind. He doesn't want to get blindsided here. So, yeah, that's all he's got to be worried about is things getting kind of thrown on him. So, yeah, we both got Tasha at 8, dog. I think for me, it was like Tasha's at the bottom of the alliance. Tasha's at the bottom of the alliance. Not the bottom, but she's on the wrong side of the numbers, and she's kind of just I don't know. She's not doing anything too special. You've seen the connections with Spencer. You've seen the connections with Steven a bit, but like I don't know if she has like the ultimate connections with everyone in the game. She's kind of in a no man's land in a bit where I don't see her having really any close allies. You saw her close with like Savage after that swap, but it seems Tasha's kind of like I don't know if people really like her that much on this season. Or
People
if
think they
she's,
don't. People think that no one likes her.
Oh, really? Is that the hypothesis that people don't like Tasha Fox?
Yeah, like people. I think we talked about Thursday how she's kind of like I don't know, too intense or unfriendly, or like she talks a lot of shit.
Yeah, I personally don't like her because I think she's full of herself. She's the type of person that thinks her shit don't stink. And everyone's
I like
shit
Tasha.
stinks. Yeah, I could see
I
you
li-
liking her because you're kind of
actually, you know what? I don't love Tasha.
you don't love
I lost you,
Tasha, but
Dan. I lost you.
you lost me. Why?
Your connection, bro.
Well, you can't hear me anymore.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay,
Um,
well, I'm back.
I sort of like her, but like I'm not a huge fan. Like she's been pretty boring lately.
Yeah,
So
she had like for me, she's like nothing special. I would have preferred to see someone else, other players on the season, but I realized she was getting on regardless because of that Kagayan factor or Kagayan or whatever you want to call that season. So yeah, that's it for the power rankings. Dylan, anything else to add about Tasha Fox? Why do you think she's going home this week?
I think people are gonna be scared to vote for Jeremy. First of all, because maybe not. They don't. Well, I guess I'm saying I say that like I know, like I'm assuming they know that they don't. So maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you know. But if Jeremy tells anyone he has an idol and that he's gonna use it, like he could scare them off voting for him.
Yeah, that's the one thing he could do. He could go to the old school of Tony Blackhouse and pull it out of his bag of tricks and really hold that thing over them. Being like, you vote for me, you go
Now,
home. Vote for me, right?
can they afford? Can they afford a split? They can afford. They can split. They can split though.
Yeah, they could split if everyone's on board. But the really thing,
as long as everyone's on board,
is Spencer on board? Like, I think Spencer's playing his own game at this point.
But it depends on who Spencer wants out. If Kelly and Keith
might go after the Kelly Joe side. Maybe if Joe's safe, go after Wentworth, who's kind of building a resume now. So
I could see them going after Wentworth potentially.
Yeah, we both got Wentworth rather high, but I think like she's savvy enough that and I really don't think she's too trusting of anyone out there that much because she was on the bottom.
No,
that she would probably play an idol or be able to maybe be savvy enough to sense it coming a little bit. So yeah,
stabby. I want a Kelly Wentworth gif that's like stabby, like her like going like this, stabby.
So yep, with that concludes another awesome week of the power rankings.
Stabby.
It's actually week 11. You know, I didn't realize this, but I can just look in the corner of the broadcast and it's written there. So
I don't see it.
Because for me, because I'm launching the shows, it's like part of the broadcast thing on the bottom. So yeah,
nice.
Nico sets it up for us every week. So I never look at that shit. But it's there. It's never hidden. It's in plain sight.
To be fair, I can set it up, but Nico doesn't let me. So just FYI.
Wait, so Dylan, you have all these skills, and we're not using them properly. Is what you're saying?
Nico wants to shove me under the rug. What can I say?
Yeah, well, I think we're wasting your skill set. And to be honest with you, maybe me and you should start our own podcast.
Also, everyone, stay tuned. My Survivor audition tape is going to begin production this weekend, probably. This weekend, my Survivor audition tape. So stay tuned for that for sure, because you don't want to miss it. And I'll give all our watchers a free preview, and then I'm turned into private, so people can't copy me. But yeah, definitely check that out.
You, man.
Oh, they will. Once they see how badass I am.
If you get a callback, I'll be really happy for you, though. That'd be nice.
Oh, dude, if I got a callback, oh yeah, it'd be so sick. It'd be amazing. And then I would go on and just like slit throats. Like that's all I would do the whole time. Slit throats.
You think so? But Dylan, if we're being honest here, are you going to be able to pull your weight in these challenges? I know you're a bigger guy. Are you athletic? You athletic, Dylan?
I have been.
Your reliability, Dylan. That's what I'm worried about. You get out there.
Well, two words. Chris Daughtry.
Yeah, but that's also season 9. That's season 9, Dylan.
Season 9. Season 9. It's even more justification. Nowadays, you can be in the new school game.
I got another name for you, Dylan. Good friend of the show, Billy Garcia. Yeah.
Hey, in this day and age, in the new school game, the strongest people sometimes go home early. Vetus.
Yeah, you know what? If Will Sims,
Shireen.
What am I thinking? If Will Sims, Shireen, did you say Shireen?
yeah, exactly. If Will Sims can make it to the final 3,
yeah,
all I gotta do is make it.
Can survive.
All I gotta do is make it to
dying down the stretch. If
I make it to merge, I make the final tribal council. Guarantee. That's a guarantee to you right now. If I make merge, I make final tribal council. Guaranteed.
Well,
no
did
doubt.
You ever think the way to get on Survivor is just shit talk all old Survivor players on Twitter and shit talk Jeff Probst saying like, "Put me on, I'm gonna wreck your show. I'll be the best player ever."
Nah, I'm
And
not about
just
that. I'm not about that game.
trash talk him. Well, Dylan, I don't know how you're getting on though. How are you getting on?
Oh, I'm a niche. There's never been a Dylan.
Nick. Yeah, that's true.
There there has been very few people from Minnesota on the show. Actually, I can't even think of the last person from Minnesota to be on Survivor.
Well, there you go.
I'm in the prime age group, which is 25 to 32. That's prime Survivor casting age. I mean, I'm a very critical, analytical thinker. I play a lot of board games where I cut people's throats in the middle of the game just to win.
Yeah, but they don't care about that. They want to know why you're a good character. Why you're good.
What character?
What archetype are you?
Yeah, I gotta develop that story, and I gotta make sure my mic skills are on point because they need someone to narrate the season, and I'm that person for them.
I don't know. That's the thing, Dylan. If you go in there trying to fill roles, I think you're in trouble. I think you just got to try to be yourself and try to realize who you are naturally, what archetype you.
I should just send them a compilation, a 3-minute compilation of like clips from our podcast where I just say fucked up things.
What things have you fucked up?
No, just like saying fucked up things.
Maybe you should send them a clip of me being right all the time. They'll put me on the first
No.
First
No,
Canadian
we don't need you
ever to play.
Survivor doesn't need Dan. Survivor needs Dylan.
Yeah, they probably don't. I'll save my
Hashtag bring back
Big Brother Canada.
Big Brother Canada. What are you applying for Big Brother Canada, Dan?
No, I already applied. I think they already did callbacks. Sadly, I did not get called.
Did you make a video? Did you make a video?
Did, but
post it. I want to see your video.
Post it. It was just me talking. It wasn't anything special.
So what? We want to see it. I think the fans want to see it. I want to see it. If anything, just send me a private link to it.
If more than 3 fans tweet at me to post that video, I'll post it. Okay. Yeah, my word.
I'm gonna keep reminding them. I'm gonna keep reminding them till you.
Yeah, more than 3 fans, and that's actually a tough task. I know we have an okay maybe 50 people check this thing out on a weekly basis tops. But I'm thinking 5 of them interact with us on a weekly basis tops too. So
I'm one of them, so I'm gonna tweet at Dan, and I'm sure Nico will tweet at him as well. So that's 2.
No, those don't count. You guys aren't fans. You're on the fucking podcast.
I'm a fan of Dan being on Big Brother Canada. That's what I'm a fan of. So
I guess that counts. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
But hey, you got any questions from Sam tonight?
No questions.
Well, that's disappointing. You got anything dicking you, Dylan? We haven't done What's Dicking Dylan in a few weeks.
What, you know what's dicking me? My Wi-Fi connection in my room. It's so shitty. Oh my god, how can I function on that? I need to buy a $30 Wi-Fi extender just to get the Wi-Fi down there. I'm gonna try to move the modem closer to my basement. That should work. So I'm right on the edge.
So you're saying you want better internet? Maybe Christmas. Santa's coming up, Dylan. Santa's getting around the corner.
I want a Wi-Fi extender for Christmas. That's like the saddest present ever.
That's how you know you're old, man. You're getting Wi-Fi extenders and shit.
I just got a PS4. I just got a PS4, so I'm about to start gaming too. So I need.
After the show, give me your gamer tag. I got a PS4 too. So
I haven't set it up yet. But yeah, definitely. I'll send you it out.
What games? All right, games are you into, Dylan?
Yeah, so here's the games I bought. I got NHL 15, not the most recent one, but I got the last year's one for $10.
Okay.
But see, I don't need the most recent game because I like just doing career mode and managing a team. So I don't play too much. I haven't played too much online. The other games I got Madden 16. I got NBA Live or NBA 2K16. I
Okay,
got,
we'll crush some 2K. We'll crush some 2K.
dude.
I'm a 2K guy.
Yeah,
I can
I
finally
have for Xbox. I haven't.
I can. Have
Yeah,
you played
dude.
My Park? We
Uh,
can play My Park together.
play what?
My Park. It's like pick up basketball on the
Oh,
game.
okay. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
play like you go to like a street
Like
court
three
and
on
shit. It's
three.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
No,
go to a
I
whole
played that.
playground and you have to call next and stuff. Like it's a whole online community within the game. It's kind of funny.
Uh,
What else you got? Did you get
um,
any shooting games? Are you into killing
I
people
did.
virtually?
I got Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, we'll play some Battlefront too. I'm excited, Dylan.
Yeah, dude. I got Battlefront. I'm pretty pumped for that. It's a
It's a
little
good
different than the Battlefront
time.
I'm used to, but and then I got Fallout
Well,
4.
okay, yeah. My bro's a Fallout 4 guy. Me, I'm not because I can't. I need guidance. So you can't throw me into an open world and tell me to have at it because I'm gonna be lost just like I am in real life. So
Yeah. Uh,
can't throw me in any open
yeah.
world scenario unless it's Batman. I did okay in the Batman games. I love those things, but
Okay.
Fallout 4 is a
So
little
yeah.
too. I need direction in my open world. You know what I mean? You just can't let me
Yeah.
have at it with no
For sure.
direction.
Yeah, so I'm
But
gonna try
yeah,
to. But I gotta clean my room and get it all set up.
oh, you got to, and we'll game some Battlefront and 2K when you get it going.
When I get it going, when I get that Wi-Fi extender down there,
Oh, you got to get the Wi-Fi extender, eh?
I'm sure I will. I
Yeah.
mean, the PlayStation might be like where I'm gonna put it might be within range of having okay internet because it's closer to the door. I'm farther away from the door, so I think like I'm like near the end of like where the range is. But
This
it
is thrilling, I bet, for all our listeners.
it's so
Here,
weird. Yeah. All right. Should we wrap? Should we wrap?
yeah, I don't know. You got anything else to get into? No questions tonight. It's kind of a slow night. You know, we're these late shows. I don't think people check them out as much live. Seems like Josh or
Nah.
whoever else who watches us, they've gotten to bed by now. I don't know.
Yeah, Josh, they have bedtime. They have bedtimes.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, I guess we'll sign off now. I got nothing else to add. You want to say goodbye to all your fans,
Yeah.
Dylan? I
Peace
guess that
out.
was it. That was it. Okay. There we go.
Peace out.
Hope you enjoyed our
Bye.
shit show of a power rankings. Power rankings on Thursday. Not power rankings. Recap show probably on Thursday.
Who's our
Not a,
guest?
I think I'm not 100% sure, Dylan, but I think it's Joe from Survivor Shade.
Oh yeah, it
Gonna be
is.
on.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so the guy who runs the Survivor Shade blog, Joe, I haven't spoken to him yet, but Nico's been talking to him with the messages and stuff, and that's how they arranged that little show on Sunday. But yeah, I think we have Joe on this Thursday. I'm not sure when, but I think that's happening. So yeah, it should be a good time. Come and check it out. We'll post the showtime on the Twitter account. Nico's always on top of that. Me and Dylan, we don't get much say in that shit because we're just we're cogs in the machine. So there you go. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll catch you on Thursday, everyone. Peace out.
Peace out.